March comes in like a lion on ESPN. Major League Baseball gets off to a roaring start with spring training excitement, baseball tonight, and an opening day special. Top teams claw their way through championship week action, NCAA tournament play, and the NIT. Then the king of the golfing jungle, Jack Nicklaus, joins the Senior PGA Tour at the Tradition. And don't miss the Lipton International, a lion's share of sports thrills in March on ESPN.
This is ESPN, the Total Sports Network.
Whether it's your first PGA win, your first Cadillac Senior PGA Tour trophy, or another LPGA title for the record books, the feeling is still the same. And ESPN brings you that winning feeling all season long. Jack, the Sharks, and Seve shoot for that feeling at this year's third Grand Slam event, the British Open, live July 19th and 20th on ESPN.
This ESPN program is brought to you by B.F. Goodrich TA Tires, the athletic shoes for your car. B.F. Goodrich TA Tires!
They perform like great athletic shoes. And for a limited time, when you buy 4 B.F. Goodrich TA tires, get your favorite team jacket free. Distinctive styling, 100% cotton, with your choice of 26 Major League team logos. Hustle into a participating dealer for great performance tires and your free team jacket.
B.F. Goodrich TA Tires!
A kiss? Oh, not right now. You really don't want to kiss me.
Dangerous. Very dangerous.
Give me a minute, honey.
Don't let morning breath ruin a good morning. Get Scope. Scope has 2 powerful ingredients to kill 90% of the bacteria that cause morning breath.
Didn't I hear something about a kiss?
Right here. Right now.
Kiss me.
It is time for a kiss.
Scope, the best thing first thing in the morning.
Hey, you. Put that kiss right here.
Unfortunately, your septic system can back up.
What a mess!
What a smell!
What an expense!
Septic system backup?
Again.
So how come this hasn't happened to you?
I use RIDX.
RIDX once a month adds millions of bacteria to digest waste and works to keep your septic system running trouble-free.
It's easy. And a lot less expensive.
RIDX, it helps prevent septic system backup.
Ice cream, you scream. We all scream for ice cream. Ahem. We all scream for ice cream. Yeah! Thank you. Hershey's chocolate syrup.
She's one of the winningest golfers of the decade and trying for her second Grand Slam win of the year. Watch Betsy King at the U.S. Women's Open Thursday and Friday afternoons at 4 Eastern live on ESPN.
For physical negligence. When I come back, I want to see you up and moving. And remember, keep your body in motion or you may have to be towed. For aerobics and cross-training, the Bodies in Motion team wears Accelerate, the cross-trainers from LA Gear that are serious about your workout. LA Gear is unstoppable.
Looking good without feeling good just isn't good enough. It's why Weight Watchers, with over 25 years of healthy eating experience, has become more than a way of eating. It's a way of life. Weight Watchers. Maybe we should have called them Health Watchers. In nature, animals find all the nutrition they need in the foods they eat. It's an instinct. Unfortunately, most people don't seem to have the same instinct. That's why there's Nature Made, a complete line of vitamins and minerals with no artificial colors, flavors, or preservatives. After all, we may be the most intelligent life on the planet, but we're only human. Nature Made, the more you know, the better you'll feel.
Your body, trim, fit, and ready for summer is just 8 weeks away with the Sports Illustrated Super Shape-Up program, fully sponsored by Diet Pepsi, the right one. a 3-stage video workout system that comes with free hand weights, designed by sports fitness experts to get you to total fitness in time for swimsuit season. Featuring Sports Illustrated swimsuit models Elle McPherson, Rachel Hunter, and Cheryl Teagues.
Begin with my video, stretch and strengthen.
Then you move up to my video, body sculpting.
Now you're ready for my video, aerobic interval training.
Super Shape-Up can help you get the body you want for summer in just 8 weeks. Call toll-free for the 3-video Super Shape-Up program, including complete instructions for just 3 monthly payments of $19.95 each. Or use your credit card. With your payment, you'll get these free hand weights, specially designed for the program. Call now because your body, trim, firm, fit, and swimsuit ready, is just 8 weeks away.
Tuesday, the action starts early when Darryl Strawberry leads the Mets against the Dodgers. Then the Red Sox face the Rangers. Tuesday afternoon at 4 Eastern, live on ESPN.
With the palm of the hand.
Offered from Gil Jankowitz and LA Gear.
Hi, the Bodies in Motion team works out in LA Gear because they're excellent, high performance, and they look great. And now LA Gear's got a terrific offer for you. Buy a pair of Accelerate or Aerobic Grabs and get 2 free gifts. The LA Gear multifunction workout watch complete with a washable band, plus our exciting Bodies in Motion Unstoppable Fitness workout tape. Free with Accelerates or Aerobic Grabs, the workout shoes with knockout looks. Get a pair today. Now you can choose the workout that's right for you. The low-impact video with workouts for the beginner and the advanced, the 45 and 45 split routine workout, or interval training for men.
Call toll-free 1-800-321-3900. Each tape is $49.95. Order any 2 tapes for $79.95 and save $20. Order all 3 for $99.95 and save $50. Send check or money order or simply use your credit card. Add $3 shipping for any size order. Call 1-800-321-3900 now.
By Nature-Made Vitamins. The more you know, the better you'll feel.
It's surprising how many of us, in how many different ways, have a special need for vitamins, even when we try to live the best we can. Fortunately, Nature Made makes more than 120 vitamins and minerals with no artificial colors, flavors, or preservatives. Enough for all the different kinds of people and all the different ways they live. Nature Made, the more you know, the better you'll feel.
Blast into the 90s with America's Best Fitness Program, now featuring 3 fun and exciting home workouts designed especially for you.
The low-impact video features 2 low-impact workouts, a 30-minute for the beginner level and a 60-minute for the more advanced. The split routine video includes 2 excellent workouts, a 45-minute high and low-impact aerobic workout and a 45-minute strengthening, shaping, and toning workout. And interval training for men, a 60-minute workout specifically designed for men's strengths and natural abilities.
To order, call toll-free 1-800-321-3900. Each tape is $49.95. Order any 2 tapes for $79.95 and save $20. Order all 3 for $99.95 and save $50. Send check or money order or simply use your credit card and add $3 shipping for any size order. This is an exclusive offer, so call now 1-800-321-3900.
Wait a second. Shady Acres was supposed to get the Coke and the frat house was supposed to get the Pepsi.
Coke, Pepsi, what's the difference?
I-24.
This is radical.
There's a place where the sun rises to greet a timeless tower, where brilliant festivals fill the streets and enchantment fills the night, where you'll dance to the beat of a different drum and taste the spices of a different way of life. Come unveil a land whose beauty remains untouched and whose magnificent sights bring back the days of Maharajas. Experience the adventure of India. Call for your free India brochure today. 1-800-372-7400.
Just a fraction of what we spend dining out could help pick up the tab for a good cause. This year, make it your goal to give $5. What you get back is immeasurable.
Tell us your favorite baseball star, and it's almost a cinch you'll find him right here in this big, action-packed video. 65 minutes of great plays and great players. Baseball in the 80s. Now yours free from the Sporting News, America's baseball authority.
Call 1-800-638-1200 and get your free video with 25 issues of the Sporting News for 3 payments of just $9.96. Call now, 1-800-638-1200. That's 1-800-638-1200.
St. John's travels to Pitt, where the Panthers always play tough. Explosive Illinois faces surprising Ohio State, and UNLV battles Cal Santa Barbara on Big Monday, live on ESPN. You're watching ESPN, the Total Sports Network.
Happy holidays, everybody, and welcome to a Saturday night doubleheader of college basketball. Purdue and North Carolina, our first game. Why is Gene Cady upset? Well, Woody Austin, his star player, ineligible for the second semester because of subpar grades, but he will play tonight, as you may have heard in SportsCenter. Boilers have won 7 in a row. Carolina, by far the toughest team they've played so far.
MasterCard has something special in store for you this holiday. Master Values. Now use MasterCard and save up to 25% at some of your favorite stores. Save on gifts from coats to camcorders at Montgomery Ward. Save on top books at B. Dalton Bookseller. Save on Mattel toys at Toys R Us. Look for Master Values only from MasterCard at these and other fine stores. And master the moment.
1874, the first transatlantic cable connecting Ireland and America. It was made by Siemens. That was then. This is now. Today, Siemens makes telephone switches that handle 1 million calls in a single hour, carry voice, text, and data on a single phone line. And at 23 research sites in America, the people of Siemens are developing technologies to connect us all to the future. Siemens, precision thinking.
The Accord Coupe from Honda. You have to drive it to believe it.
There are those who thirst for something different. Something beyond the ordinary. For them, there is a beer that refreshes like no other. Michelob Dry. Once you've experienced its bold taste with no aftertaste, there's no going back.
ESPN's presentation of NCAA Basketball, North Carolina versus Purdue. Brought to you by Honda, maker of fine quality automobiles. Test drive a Honda at your local dealer today. And by Michelob Dry Beer. Once you've experienced the bold taste with no aftertaste, there's no going back.
Wayne Larrabee, Bill Raftery. We are in Mackey Arena, West Lafayette, Indiana. The Tar Heels of North Carolina, the Purdue Boilermakers. Let's take a look at the starting lineup from North Carolina. In camp to the moment around Dean Smith, and the guy to watch up front, Bill Lynch. Tremendous legs. He is a great leaper, George Lynch out of Roanoke, Virginia. And And also for the Purdue Boilermakers, their starting lineup. Under Gene Cady, Trice gets featured here because he is going to be a key, especially starting with the second semester. He's a freshman point guard, good quickness, and appears to have the kind of markings you look for in a point guard, and that is the ability to see the floor and make the right decision. Gene Cady, in his 10th year here at his 11th year, I should say, at Purdue, 7-1 this year. Purdue in the home whites, North Carolina in the solid blue with the white trim. Take a look at what the Boilermakers have done on this floor. Eric Montross controls the tap, and North Carolina sets it up. Grodel on the wing. There's Montross up high.
A lot of activity.
Rice for three. King Rice gets North Carolina off.
Bonus, and he's there on the outside side.
Purdue sets up on the half court. That's Jimmy Oliver up high. There's Travis Trice, freshman out of Princeton, Indiana.
Straight up man. Crystal front, make it difficult.
There's that cross-court pass they were working against with for the Carolina pressure. Austin for three.
Good spacing.
15:46 left to go. First half of play. Purdue leading North Carolina by 2.
Chicagoan Don Klusendorf loves his company car. According to Don, a salesman who's always on the road, he needs the immense amount of room his new Honda Accord provides for his impressive 6-foot 5-inch frame and, of course, his samples. Now that is not just a lot of hot air.
This month, an HBO original movie reveals how a bomb killed 270 people in an airline tragedy over Lockerbie, Scotland. How did the terrorist group plant it? Could these groups have stopped it? The government, West German police, airport security, the airline. See the shocking inside story of Flight 103, as it would only be told on HBO.
Rick Fox played his high school basketball in Warsaw, Indiana. Our correspondent, Mark Patrick. Yes, sir. Dean Smith looks on for the Carolina bench. Purdue leading by 1. We have 8 minutes gone by this first half of play. This is Dave Barrett. Woody Austin. Austin on the follow.
Quicker to the ball. Nice little double screen there. Here's the switch. Look at the reaction.
Tough pass into Stanback. Ian Stanback unable to handle it. A freshman out of East St. Louis, Illinois. We'll be back.
Feel free to hum along. The Civic hatchback from Honda.
Why does one person excel above all others? Is it motivation, raw talent, desire? Is it personal satisfaction, intelligence, luck? There's no magic formula, and there's really no secret.
there is Soloflex. Because Soloflex is designed and engineered with one thing in mind, your body's needs. And we've created the finest, most complete, and simplest system to attain those needs. With Soloflex, the reward is yours. For a free brochure, call anytime.
Sunday night, the Denver Broncos, armed and ready for this AFC West shootout. The Seattle Seahawks will try to bust the Broncos. Live at 8 Eastern on ESPN Sunday Night NFL. Two explosive teams go out with a bang when powerful Ohio State fires an airborne attack against Top Gun Air Force in the Liberty Bowl. Thursday night at 8 Eastern, live on ESPN.
McNary and Montrose, a pretty good pair of big guys, young prospects just learning the game. It's physical down here. If Montrose had a number, it would have been taken off his shirt here. A very physical play and nothing easy. And it's been a struggle a little bit holding on to the basketball.
Purdue on the attack. There's some pressure in the backcourt now by Carolina. Travis Trice at the point. Good crisp passing at the moment by Purdue. Good ball movement.
Well, somehow King Rice is zoning outside. Look at the help again.
Stand back off the glass from Oliver.
They're making some awfully tough goals. Defense has been there. Offense on Lynch.
Lynch with the elbow on the offensive foul. 4 minutes straight up to go. First half. Gene Katie still has a smile on his face. His Boilermakers have a 6-point lead.
Magic Moments, presented by Dodge. The 1979 NCAA Championship buildup was extraordinary as it matched two of the most gifted and spectacular players of a generation. Indiana State's Larry Bird and Michigan State sophomore sensation Irvin Magic Johnson. Johnson led the Spartans to capture the trophy 75-64. Although they would go on to meet time and again, their initial confrontation in Salt Lake City will always be remembered as a magic moment.
What do you call a car that out-accelerates a Ferrari Testarossa or a Lotus Esprit? Out-corners a Porsche Carrera. Has been called the affordable Ferrari by Motor Trend and was named one of the world's top 10 performance car values. You call it the Dodge Stealth RT Turbo. Now choose from 4 Stealth models starting at $16,552. Welcome home, America. Advantage Dodge.
Die Hard, America's most trusted replacement battery. The one over 65 million have stepped up to. Its breakthrough design gives you more power and more confidence from the start. Sears Die Hard, more power when you need it most.
Stay with us at halftime. Scores and highlights from today and tonight. Duke did something that no team has done in 3 years. We'll tell you about it. Let's go back to Wayne and Bill and Rowdy, Mackey Arena.
All right, thank you very much, Chris. Let's take a look at the storyline of tonight's game thus far. 4 minutes left to go first half. North Carolina, 3 fouls on Fox. That's going to hurt. And they have not shot well lately. Purdue on a run. And McNary has helped trigger that along with the standback. Carolina basketball under the Tar Heel basket. This is King Rice. Dave Barrett's a scrappy defensive player on him, number 22 in white.
Outside defense. Cushioning, doing a good job. Not much room to maneuver in here.
Look at Lynch get up on that jumper. McNary the rebound.
Speaking of, getting up.
Looking more and more confident as this one unfolds. Barrett with that dangerous pass. Oliver able to trigger it loose. Lynch almost had a freebie.
Very quick getting rid of the ball if they don't have anything right now. Purdue, and it's really helped their offense.
Austin. Oliver.
Great check out.
Good position on the play by Chilcutt, and the foul's on McNary. 5 points for Davis. Under 10 seconds to go. Barrett squares for 3. Austin. And we've come to the end of the first half of play. North Carolina heads off leading by 2 on the road at halftime. Coming up, Chris Fowler will have all the scores and highlights. A big day of college basketball. We'll have it for you. Coming up next at halftime.
Once you flash, you can't stop. You hear 'em, you grab 'em, you want 'em, you crunch 'em, crunch 'em, you crunch 'em. Once you pop Pringles, you can't stop, I can't stop, no, I can't stop, can't stop, can't stop. Pringles.
Chrysler announces the Golden Advantage. Cash back of $500 or $1,000 on Dodge Caravan and Plymouth Voyager, the gold standard of minivans. $1,000 or $2,500 cash back on Jeep Cherokee, the gold standard of four-wheel drives. And $300 to $3,000 cash back on other Dodge, Chrysler, Plymouth, and Jeep Eagle gold standards. The Golden Advantage. The savings are like the quality. Good as gold. Hurry, savings end soon.
ESPN's presentation of NCAA Basketball, North Carolina versus Purdue. Brought to you by Dodge. For performance, quality, safety, and value, welcome home, America. And by Bud Light. Everything else is just a light. So Purdue leads much of the first half, but Carolina hoofs it back. They have a 2-point lead on the road at intermission. Welcome to our halftime report. A busy day in college hoops, as you might expect, on a Saturday in December. Best matchup of the day in Oklahoma. Sooners ranked number 11, Duke ranked number 9. Not since '87. Oklahoma lost at home. Hurley and the Blue Devils trying to wipe that away. Terry Evans to Kermit Holmes for the steal and the lay-in. Then Jeff Webster. Get busy. He had 32. Oklahoma by 5 at halftime. But Duke, a little spurt here. Hurley, look at the flying layup. He played a tremendous game. Then Christian Laettner picks it off, gives it ahead to Bobby Hurley. Duke, some turnovers, created a little run in the second half. Again, Hurley, Laettner underneath for the jam. Billy Tubbs irate. His team just didn't take care of the ball. And late, right there, Thomas Hill. Duke snaps the streak at 51. Oklahoma losing for the first time to a non-conference team at home since 1985. 90-85 is the final. Hill and Laettner each had 18 points. The Sooners just didn't get to perimeter shooting in the second half and had 3 assists. We'll have more scores and highlights coming up in the halftime report in just a minute. It's North Carolina over Purdue by 2 points at halftime.
There is big-time controversy brewing in Bud Bowl 3. Bud Light's top draft choice, Bud Dry, announced he may give up football and play baseball instead. While it would be the BFL's loss, it would certainly be baseball's gain. Major League Manager Tommy Lasorda had this to say.
You don't see athletes like this every day.
Will it be footballs or fastballs for Bud Dry? For Bud Bowl Update, I'm Chris Burke.
And winds northwest 30 knots, gusting to 45 knots. Rain expected to continue till 10 p.m. 5 inches predicted in the 7-county area.
They say that waking up is hard to do.
Which is why GE Clock radios offer features like a lighted snooze bar, easy to read large numbers, 2 wake-up times, one for him and one for her, forward and reverse time setting, don't forget the lighted snooze bar, high-quality stereo sound, a soft nightlight, and, of course, the ever-popular lighted snooze bar.
'Cause waking up is hard to do.
and welcome back to our halftime report. Let's go back to the scoreboard now. LSU taking on Illinois in Champaign this afternoon. You know all about Shaquille O'Neal. When he stays in the ball game, doesn't get into foul trouble, Dale Brown's team is very tough. When he sits on the bench next to Dale, the Tigers struggle. Big day for Shaq, though. When he was in there, look at the one-handed alley-oop. Did have 28 points. A defensive force as well. Rejecting Larry Smith. Get it out of here. 7 block shots for O'Neal. LSU got some of the bounces early on. Billy Griggs gets 2 the hard way. Tie game at half. But in the second half, Andy Petty, the nice work inside. Illini led at 80-76. Dale starts to sweat. Rennie Clemens, the freshman. Nice play right over O'Neal there. 102-96 is the final. O'Neal, a big afternoon, but it's not enough. Larry Smith, 17 points, 12 rebounds, and 6 assists. And Andy Kaufman, another hero for Illinois, 25 points and 9 rebounds. Only shot 8 of 24. Nice from the line, though, 8 out of 9. Moving on now, number 3, Syracuse taking on Illinois Chicago. In the first half of the Dome, it is 25-16. Orangemen coming off that scare against Towson State. Number 5, UCLA on the road against Iowa, and the Hawkeyes have a narrow 2-point lead in the first half. These teams haven't met in 8 years. St. John's against their neighbors from the Bronx, and right now it's the Rams of Fordham, the 3-point lead over the Redmen. Pittsburgh, ranked number 14, taking on Toledo, and Toledo leading the Panthers by 3 points in the first half. South Carolina, ranked number 16, they take on St. Joseph's at intermission. The Gamecocks have a 4-point lead. They have never lost to St. Joseph's before. Texas and Georgia, a battle of top 25 teams in the Kuppenheimer Classic, and the Dogs all over Texas by 15 points early in the second half. Texas beat Georgia in the NCAA tournament last year by 12 points. Dogs going for some revenge. And East Tennessee State, the Buccaneers, trailing by a deuce as they have moved up in the rankings to number 21. The Bearcats coming off that victory over Minnesota. When we come back, we will have more scores and highlights from college basketball today and tonight. Don't go away. North Carolina clinging to a 2-point lead over Purdue as we check some more scores.
Family has always known saving is important, Lillian Marie, but it became even more important when you came along. Now your parents and I are thinking more and more about your future, your braces, your first car, college. We want you to have it all, and saving will make it possible. And I know your money will be safe and growing at Home Federal. So rest easy, Lillian Marie. Your parents, Home Federal, and I are already working on your future.
Here's one big reason why you should be in church next week. Your children. Whatever their ages, there's so much they can learn in church about life and love and positive values, about families and faith and hope that only God can give. So bring your children to church. You might learn something too.
In 1908, one of the favorites in the great New York to Paris race was a motor car built by Siemens. That was then. This is now. Today, Siemens builds over 700 automotive products, from fuel injectors and microprocessors to halogen headlights. Siemens, creating technologies to keep America and the world moving in the right direction. Siemens, precision thinking.
The smallest particle known to man is the quark. Quarks throw a party and form an electron. Electrons form molecules, and molecules form things like spatulas and platypuses. Sometimes the fastest and lightest molecules get together and form a cheetah, or a rocket, or Jerry Rice. Under ideal conditions, they form the Nike Air Trainer TW Lite, the lightest, fastest Nike cross-training shoe in the world. So you can wait 12 billion years for these to occur randomly in nature, or buy a pair pre-assembled today. Isn't science wonderful?
The Subaru Legacy is much larger than the older Subaru, but people still think we're small and boxy. The Subaru Legacy is luxurious, but people still think we're just basic transportation. With 93% registered in the last 10 years, still on the road.
We hope our old image wears out a lot faster than our cars do.
Now is the perfect time to see your Subaru dealer for the perfect deal.
ESPN's presentation of NCAA Basketball, North Carolina versus Purdue, brought to you by Nike, who reminds you to just do it, and by Subaru. We built our reputation by building a better car.
North Carolina came on strong down the stretch. Purdue led most of the way in the first half of play, and North Carolina grabs the lead at halftime. Hi, everybody. I'm Wayne Larrabee with Bill Raftery. Welcome to Mackey Arena in West Lafayette, Indiana. Interesting first half, Bill, but when you take a look at what occurred in the first half, very ragged beginning before each team was able to straighten itself out.
Well, I think they got their feet, got comfortable with what they were trying to do. Initially, I thought Purdue moved the ball around very well, and then Carolina late, a little bit more pressure, came up with some steals, and of course, the way they run the floor, they don't let you relax. They pound it down, force of the dribble, get you backpedaling, and all of a sudden they end up with an easy goal.
And they run on offense a great secondary break.
They do, and I think all of the guys contribute with their ability to pass and catch the ball. Obviously, the ideal man to dribble would be the guard, this time Kenny Harris, but all of a sudden this looks like a nice matchup for Purdue, right? Everybody's back, but all of a sudden a little dump off because the five-man, in this case, Peter Chilcutt, who really steps up big when they need him. On the other end, I thought the speed stand back with the putback showed the ability to get to the ball a step quicker than Carolina, and that got them going.
And Stanback had 6 points in that first half of play. Look at the freshmen. The story is North Carolina's great freshman class. Purdue freshmen have outscored them 9-0 in the first half tonight. And the other stats. UNC came on strong. I mentioned they hit their last 5 field goal attempts, 6 of their last 7 to shoot a little bit better than 50%. Purdue struggled, as I mentioned. They were out of sync much of the night. And then rebounding. North Carolina held the edge there, although Purdue did hold an edge on the offensive boards. Turnovers, Carolina committing a lot of turnovers still.
And this year they've had their problems with it, particularly in the Kentucky game. Against Alabama, they controlled it, so they're going to have to do a good job with the basketball. And the clauses are here.
Yes. Second generation, perhaps.
And a little warmer.
A little more clean-shaven, I'd say. It is cold outside, but it's been a great atmosphere here in Mackey Arena. There are the individual leaders for you.
You mentioned a word earlier, tradition. That's Carolina tradition. Try not to force a bad shot. Big trip now.
4 minutes gone by, second half. Traveling the call on Barrett. He shuffled a bit just before he released the pass. 15:51 left to go, second half of play. North Carolina and Purdue trading punches.
Call me irresponsible.
Just because the other guy is on the road doesn't mean his mind is. So the superb traction of the Subaru Legacy with four-wheel drive and anti-lock brakes can be quite a comfort. Since the next guy is capable of almost anything, shouldn't the same be true of your next car?
Now is the perfect time to see your Subaru dealer for the perfect deal.
Don't I know you? Nice shoes. Yo, Kansas City one. Are you sure we haven't met before? Now, where's that Tour de France thing? Nice shoes. I knew I should have taken the right turn at Albuquerque. Have you ever been to L.A.? Oh, don't surf. That's what you think, dudes. Might you all join me in a spot of tea? Where'd you play your college ball? What is he doing here?
I thought this was another Bono's commercial.
Has anyone seen Bo's ball? I know, Kansas City. Nice shoes. Nice shoes. You ever play with Bo Diddley?
Traditional centers under Gene Katie of Purdue. Scheffler on the left, Cross on the right. Scheffler self-made, Cross a natural athlete. Watch him at work down here, number 40 with the putback. Scheffler, self-made in the weight room, extremely strong. Watch this move. Ooh, no foul.
The bustle of the season can wear a body down. You need a place, an oasis, to bring yourself around. Break from the pace, take 5 from the race. You know the one, McDonald's.
It's Holiday Shopper Survival Days at McDonald's. Take a break where the welcome's warm, the food's hot, and the service is fast.
McDonald's for food, folks, and fun.
It's Holiday Shopper Survival Days at McDonald's.
Make this Christmas an Olga Christmas. Imagine all the classics played by Olga Montero on her magic harp.
Still going. Nothing outlasts the Energizer. They keep going and going.
By Carolina.
They really step it up a notch in the second half, don't they? Oliver left 3. Nice. Oh, Riley on the tip. Greg Riley's been challenged by the presence of McNary on the roster this year. Montross missing down low. It'll belong to North Carolina.
That was goaltending.
They're going to score it. Ball was coming down when it was knocked away.
Yeah, it was goaltending. You just can't hear the whistles. This is where I think he's going to be effective. See that?
Yep.
You just can't hear the whistle at this point. This is not a play.
Christian Okoye is tough to tackle, but no one tackles a tough NFL story better than the comprehensive Emmy Award-winning NFL Game Day. Now on Saturdays and Sundays on ESPN. The best moments. There's one! It's an all-hitter! To the best plays, a show that took a year to produce. The Best of Sports Center, Christmas night on ESPN.
Coming up, Ben Bennett and I will be down in Memphis at the Liberty Bowl, Ohio State and Air Force All-American Bowl. Southern Mississippi at NC State. That'll be on Friday night, and then the SeaWorld Holiday Bowl follows on Saturday. The Mazda Gator Bowl gets you started 11:30 in the morning Eastern Time on New Year's Day, right here on ESPN. It is Purdue basketball, not North Carolina. The fans were booing for a foul. They wanted a foul on the contact. The inbounds is stolen away by Fox. A poor pass.
And they tried to rest Travis Trice, and they've got a little bit of inexperience in the back court. That could be a problem. Key time now for Purdue. They got to make up for it on the D.
Fox. Got by Oliver, picked up by Standback. No traveling. Lynch can't handle it down low, knocked out of bounds. School basketball in Warsaw, Indiana. He has taken charge. Fueled North Carolina's run.
Hey, what's that? Oh, that's that new Chevy. It's an APV.
An AP who?
Yeah, it's a code. Top secret. We're talking adjustable composite panels. See that? Zero gravity modular seats.
Oh, yeah?
Resilient luster cup polyurea fenders, and it's got this...
Chevy Lumina APV. A very original way more people are winning with the heartbeat.
Biorhythms.
Biorhythm?
Yeah.
Now it's easy to win with the heartbeat.
The thirst for adventure is Michelob Dry. Refreshing beyond the ordinary. And once you've experienced the bold taste with no aftertaste, there is no going back.
If you choose to finance or lease your new GM vehicle someplace other than GMAC, you might find yourself waiting in line instead of out hugging one. GMAC. Nobody wants to put you and GM quality on the road faster.
When you've been around a while, you have the green light. This is slowing up the offense. Make sure there's some rebounders and drill it. And he has come alive as only your upperclassman can.
3 of 6 from the stripe, 7 of 14 from the field. Take a look at the foul situation of the ball game right now. Lynch and Fox, Montross. White and McNary are on the verge of being eliminated.
Straight up man.
7-point Carolina lead.
Roto may not have the foot speed to keep up with
Price.
Woody. No, well, Woody. Now they switch back. Yep. That's right. Okay.
Price operating baseline. Is that an illegal pick?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Set by Chucky White. That would be his 5th. White has had a frustrating night. Team is over the double limit. 5 points and 5 rebounds for Chucky White here tonight. And he fouls out with 2:26 to go.
I don't think he's aware yet, is he?
Now the official, I imagine, will step in. In the end, North Carolina was too deep and too quick for Purdue here tonight. Austin for 3. A brick. Rodel is right there to retrieve.
Not much more you can do, really. Woody trying to get some in a hurry.
Oliver denied the pass down low to Lynch. Knocked out of bounds by Lynch. It'll belong to Purdue. Credit to the Katy kids. You don't expect them to quit, and they have not enough.
Well, Rudolph, got enough energy to pull us through?
This is definitely one night you should test all your batteries with the new Copper Top Tester. It quickly tells you if a battery should be replaced or go on its merry way. The Copper Top Tester. A little present. Only from Duracell.
The Chevy Corsica has better aerodynamics than a Porsche 928 and a gas-charged independent front suspension, which helps you hold the road. Corsica also has a new user-friendly interior, which helps you hold the most important things. It's a very comforting way more people are winning with.
The heartbeat of America, that's today's Chevrolet.
And now it's easy to win with an efficient new Chevy Corsica.
Wayne Larrabee, Bill Raftery. Final 45 seconds coming up here at Mac.
Showed a lot of improvement.
Time winding down on this one. And the reach-in foul coming up here on Link Darner. That is his 3rd personal. Purdue tonight, a good effort.
This is ESPN, the Total Sports Network.